This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
It's a great night for football. There is a north wind that is blowing, and since this stadium actually runs east to west, it probably won't play much of a factor in this game. This stadium is actually in a bowl. There is dirt on three sides of this stadium that goes up about 75 feet. And then on the west side where the sun comes in, there's a little bit of open space there. So we are excited to be with you this evening and enjoying the football weather here in Oklahoma. It's a great night for football, and we are started into district play. This is where everything counts. And so this evening, we're going to come back with a little bit more of our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Champion Plumbing. We'll be back in just a moment on your Carolina Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're back with you here on our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. It's a great night to be here at Cameron Stadium in Loudon, Oklahoma, and this is the beginning, as Coach Goff said earlier, of district play. All the marbles begin to count now, don't they, Coach?
You bet. We like counting marbles.
Yep.
This is a good one to count.
Yeah, absolutely. This evening we have Coach Goff, Coach Norman, Tyler Townsend, and Keitra Frazier, who will be doing the broadcast for you this evening, and we're just excited to be here with you. We come down here to Cameron Stadium. Cameron Stadium, it's about 9 degrees warmer here than it is back in Oklahoma City, but we've got a little bit of a north breeze that is blowing pretty strong, and but we're not going to see that much because we're sitting in the bowl. There's about 70 feet of dirt on 3 sides of this, and so we're not going to see much of that. We hope we get a little bit of breeze here in the press box, but other than that, this is where we are. So our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Carl Albert comes in with a record of 2-2, and Lawton Eisenhower comes in with a record of 1-3. Their only win in the season was to Altus in the 3rd week of the season. Carl Albert comes off with a good victory against Elk City, and a very, very good victory where it seemed to me, Coach, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that the players grew up a little bit in that game.
Yeah, I believe they played the way that they had been practicing and should have played in a lot of the previous quarters that we've had this year.
Right. Well, it seemed like the offensive line got better, the defensive line seemed to get better. We've got great skill positions across the field, and I don't ever want to assume, I was a lineman, so I don't like to think that I'm not a skill position, but really, we're the trench guys, and the trenches we won last week.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
And our skill kids did an excellent job also.
That's right. So, keys to the game. Keys to the game are brought to you by Frost Auto Repair. Come to Frost Auto Repair for all of your general repair and maintenance needs. We service most all makes and models and strive to provide the best prices and customer experience for you. 2429 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Keys to the game last week, we were pretty much dead on last week on keys to the game, and I think that has a lot to do with just the fact that we've watched a lot of football, maybe, and we've watched a lot of Carl Albert football. One of my keys to the game last week, I'm going to use again a little bit this week, and that is last week it really looked like we were playing Carl Albert football. We were winning in the trenches, we were beating people up front, and we were just playing pretty clean ball. And so I want to build on last week, remain focused, and I think from what I know about the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles, if we'll start fast, they'll go away from any game plan that they've had. And I just say that, it's not anything against this coaching staff, it's not anything against these young men, it's just been their history, is if we can get in there and go hard, they'll go away from their game plan. They have an excellent quarterback in the name of Zaire Walton, and but 4 minutes to go in the game last week, he rolled out to the right and got tackled in a very difficult position. And it looks like that right ankle gave him quite a bit of problem. He did not play the last 4 minutes of the game, and word is he could be a little gimpy. And so we need to contain him. And the other thing you need to do, and I see this happen in football a lot, it seems, is sometimes when the lead quarterback goes down, the second guy comes in and makes a name for himself. And so we don't know who that is. We don't want that to happen.
Well, as I was down,
just that timer moves around a lot. I have to readjust like
he
every
was getting
time.
taped on the sideline. They taped him up really good. So I expect him to play well.
All right. My last key to the game is for us to stay disciplined. If we'll stay disciplined, if, having come down here, or having played this team over the last 10 years, it can get a little chippy, and we don't need to be a part of it. We've got to stay disciplined, do what we do, come out of here with no injuries, and move on in district play.
Well, and again, like you said, in the past, one of the goals of the team is to not get any personal fouls. Which, if we're disciplined and we do that, then it'll be a lot better team. One of my keys to the game is we need to stop the big play. The quarterback's a big play guy. 44 is a big play guy.
Does it sound like strategy?
And they actually, the running back number 6, he's a big play guy. If we can contain those guys and stop the big play, we'll be in pretty good.
All right. A lot of that comes from just the fact that if we can, if we can win in the trenches and hold our line, I love the fact that that high school football, it to me, it transcends. There's something about college football where you get a lot of exciting this and that, but high school football and the NFL, if you can win up front, you're going to win the game. And so we're going to be back with you here in just a few moments, and we'll be bringing up our starting lineups. We'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Welcome back to Lawton, Oklahoma, here at Cameron Stadium at Cameron University. A beautiful field. It's really, I did a little bit of research. This was built back in 1965, and of concrete everywhere. Evidently, concrete was cheaper than it is today. That's for sure. And so it's a beautiful stadium, a great fast track. I believe Coach Goff and I, you actually had talked with somebody and said that the field was just a year old. Is that right? Got it last year?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's what one of the coaches said.
Yeah, so a beautiful field, and so we're excited for some football this evening. We will be having our starting lineups. Starting defense for Carl Albert Titans, number 52, Brock Johnson. Number 77, Emerson Williams. Number 85, Caleb Cornell. Number 15, Caden Davis. Number 20, Caden Longstreet. Beside him, number 22, Cody Longstreet. Number 10, Easton Harless. Number 7, Trey Washington. Number 5, Tayshawn James. Number 12, Jacques Carter. And number 6, Tristan Haynes. And now for your Lawton Eisenhower Eagle defense, number 4, Jalen Jones. Number 5, Calvin Carroll. Number 29, Jovan Johnson. number 1, Zaire Walton. Number 44, Kingston Tito. Number 3, Tony Worry. Number 40, Jaden Pierce. Number 6, Rashad Hurt. Number 50, Maurice Gaines. Number 52, Isaiah Esquivel. And number 7, Tuafao Davidson. Now for your Carl Albert Titan offense, at tackle, number 60, Tanner Norman. At guard, number 72, Gary Ray. At center, number 51, Trayton Holland. At guard, number 50, Easton Collier. At tackle, number 52, Brock Johnson. Quarterback this evening is number 3, Cash Ferris. Running back, number 21, Xavier Robinson. In the receiving positions, number 7, Trey Washington. Number 5, Tayshawn James. Number 6, Tristan Haynes. And at your tight end, number 85, Caleb Cornell. Now for your Eisenhower offensive starters, number 15, Keandre Moore. Number 50, Maurice Gaines. Number 65, Aiden Dingle. Number 75, Brandon Reedus. Number 59, Malachi Boyd. Number 73, Milo Wyatt. Number 4, Jalen Jones. Number 10, Siri Sheridan. Number 44, he's going to be coming from the defensive end position. We're going to watch him tonight, Kingston Tito. Number 6, Rashad Hurt. And number 1, at quarterback, Zaire Walton. Kingston Tito is going to be going both ways. So does Rashad Hurt, and so does Zaire Walton. And so we've got several people playing both ways. Mm-hmm. One of the things I talked to with Coach Madden this week was the fact that they were working on trying to get their offensive linemen not playing both ways so that they would get that little bit of a break. And they've been able to work out some things to be able to make that happen. And so we just hope that that will help improve staying fresh and being ready to go.
Well, and the cooler, little bit cooler temperature that we have down here now will help a lot also, Coach. It just makes it so much better for the guys that do go both ways. They can cool down a little bit.
Absolutely. Your starting lineups is brought to you by Triple Elite. Triple Elite. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite. And so as we get ready, we're going to see the Carl Albert Titans and the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles come out of their locker rooms. It looks like that I can look over there and see our captains for the game. One of them for sure is Caleb Cornell. I can see his number 85. And there's one there that is number 60, and that would be Tanner Norman. Mm-hmm. And then it looks like number 5, I think that's Tayshawn James. And then there should be one more number, I believe. He's standing behind another guy, and can't see who that is, but we'll let you know when he makes his way out here with the referees for the coin toss. Your coin toss will be brought to you by the Game Lounge, where tabletop gaming and community meet, located at 351 North Air Depot Boulevard, Suite M, Midwest City. Call 405-760-7164. We're going to be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, We can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans take on the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. We are awaiting for our coin toss. Our coin toss will be brought to you by the Game Lounge, where tabletop gaming and community meet, located at 351 North Air Depot Boulevard, Suite M, Midwest City. Call 405-760-7164. All right. The Titans are ready. The Eagles are still in the hot box over there on the far end of the field, and it looks like we are about ready. But I'm watching the officials, and they don't seem to be moving much. But here we are, 6:55, and should be time for us to be getting forward. Here we go. The officials are now making their way out with the assistant coaches coming onto the sidelines, and there are a host of is this by chance senior night? There looks like there's a lot of captains this evening for the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. And so normally with that many captains, it's got to be something special that's going on. So it could very possibly be senior night tonight. One of their captains is, of course, number 1, Zaire Walton. And they have several other captains there. Sherry Sheridan, I believe, as they come on. So our coin toss, again, brought to you by the Game Lounge, tabletop gaming and community meet. You can go to the Game Lounge and you can just pay one price, and they have all the games there for you, and they do all the work, and they clean up, and what a deal.
It is a great deal.
Yeah.
My son, like I said last week, my son has been there numerous times with a bunch of his friends, and they love it.
All right. The other captain for the Carl Albert Titans is number 21, Xavier Robinson. So we've got Caleb Cornell, Tanner Norman, Xavier Robinson, and Tayshawn James as our captains this evening. We need to give a microphone to Principal Goggins and let her stand down there. And
I could throw it down there, too.
Yeah, you could throw it.
She could catch it. She was a dang good athlete.
And absolutely. Yeah.
She was a softball, basketball player, was on one of the state championships teams that Carl Albert had back-to-back state champions in 88 and 89 in basketball. She was a good athlete.
We finally gotten to that place in the field house where I would have kids stand around and I'd say, "Do you all see anybody up there you recognize?" And they don't. So that's that she can't be teased for that anymore. No. So, all right. Well, they're giving the instructions in the middle of the field, and we're about ready for the coin toss. The toss goes up in the air, and we're going to see who he turns to. He's showing them the coin. It looks like possibly Carl Albert may have won, but we're gonna check. Carl Albert's going to be defending the west end of the field, and no, Lawton Eisenhower won, and they have chosen to receive. All right, so they're going to take the offense first, and going to give us the ball at the beginning of the second half.
I guess so. That's different.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, normally you defer,
right?
And if I guess they want the ball so they can try and score first, which that's a possibility.
Sure.
I hope we stop them.
Yep.
I think we should.
Well, that's the plan. Well, we're going to come back with you here in just a moment on the kickoff. And your kickoff will be brought to you by CrossFit Complete, a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. In doing so, we strive to give our members the best hour of their day. Contact CrossFit Complete at CrossFitComplete.com. We'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network in just a moment.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. contact Champion Plumbing.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And Carl Albert will be kicking off this evening. Lawton Eisenhower decided that they would take the ball for the beginning of the game. And so they will be receiving from left to right. And so they'll be going from east to west this evening. And we're going to see who actually puts their team on the field first. It's always a kind of a challenge game here. So
I'm betting.
I know who you're betting on. Yeah. So you're betting that Coach Farley's going to be the last guy out there.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Just tradition.
All right. Let's we're checking here. We're going to I'm going to send a text back because obviously I'm way too loud and you're not loud enough. So we're going to work on that. If that's good, just let me know.
I'll move the microphone closer to my mouth.
There you go. But now we'll hear you breathe. So
yeah, but that's unfortunately.
There we go.
I do have to do that.
Okay. Got a shout out to my friend Matt and his wife Susie. They are in Midwest City this evening. They're watching on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So thank you.
Hi, Matt and Susie.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a shout out.
There's a shout out. All right. Ethan Spiewak will be doing the kicking. And we've seen this kick before. He's lining it up for about the 25-yard line, high, short, and see if our team can get down there and cover this kick. So here we are with the kickoff, CrossFit Complete. Contact CrossFitComplete.com. Everybody's ready. The whistle's blown, and the referee says bring it on down. Spiewak's going to kick it high. It's going to drop down right there at the 25. He's going to take it to the left side. He's got a little bit of running room, gets out to the 30, bounces back to the 25, still running, and down there about the 24-yard line.
I'm glad he got his feet under him after they slung him around.
I am too.
We slung him around. He lost about 5 or 6 yards.
All right, 11:53 here in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance. For your life and home insurance, call Ben at 405-733-4400.
Well, the defensive front, again, will probably be in a 4-3. The front four guys are Brock Johnson, 52, Emerson Williams, 77, Caleb Cornell, 85, and Caden Davis, number 15.
There we go. Zaire Walton is in. He's the quarterback that was dinged up a little bit last year. They're going from the I formation, Walton under center. He's going to turn around. He hands off there to Hurt. Hurt gets hit deep in the backfield. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play from the 24 back to the 23-yard line. Brings up second down and 11.
Well, they ran a split side to the split side that time, and we got underneath the block of the tackle, smacked him right in the mouth.
Good job. Lined up again. Got one man wide to the left, one man wide to the right in that I formation still. Zaire Walton under center. He takes the snap. Ball's down on the ground. Going to be picked up there by the fullback. He's going to get hit. Good tackle in the open field there. He's going to bring the ball back up to the 24-yard line.
Tackle was by number 5, Tayshawn James.
Actually knocked back to the 20-yard line, so another 3-yard loss. Brings up third down and about 14 and a half.
Again, we were discussing earlier, this is a time where they want to try and get a big play.
That's right.
It's third and about almost 15, so we need to make a play. Looks like we're in a regular 4-3.
Zaire Walton drops back with the pass. He's got a man in the middle. He misses him. That was intended for number 24. That was Gregory Warren, and well covered there by number 4.
I think it was 44 that he was trying to throw the ball to, not 24. But it might have been. I'd throw to 44 too.
Yeah, I'd throw to Tito.
Yeah.
So back in punt formation, it'll be 3 and out for the Eisenhower Eagles.
I think that I don't know if they backfired or what. Normally, when you take the ball, you think you're going to go score.
That's right. So here we are, punt formation. The punt is off. It's a nice punt.
Wow.
He's going to drop that back to the 29-yard line. That's the Tayshawn. No, that's the 6. That's the Tristan Haynes.
Yep.
And he's going to bring it from the 29 up to about the 37. It looks like where they're going to place the ball. No, the 38-yard line. And so the Carl Albert Titans take over their first possession of the game at the 38-yard line with 10 minutes and 33 seconds left in this first quarter.
I was watching that kid punt during warm-ups, and he boots it really good, and that was one of them.
Cash Ferris in at quarterback, going to hand off there to Xavier Robinson. He's going to cut free across the middle. He's going to go from the 38 up to the 45-yard line, probably the 44. So they're going to give him 6 yards on that play.
He made a shooting linebacker, stunning linebacker, miss, or they'd have had him in the backfield. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to bring him down, especially him.
2nd down and 4. Going to have trips to the left this time. Robinson in the backfield with Cash Ferris. Tristan Haynes wide left. Handoff there to Robinson. He's going to get across the 45. He cuts free. He's over the middle. He's into Ike territory and is going to get brought down there at the 44-yard line in Ike territory. So from the 44 to the 44, 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
He's just tough to bring down, Coach. He was just kind of wading himself through there. High-stepping, doing good.
6'2", 225, runs a legitimate
4.5.
Yeah, I was going to say 4.5. I've got some stats on him from his track coach that they're kind of staggering. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass this time.
There it is.
He's going to throw it right across the middle. He's got Caleb Cornell right there at the 15-yard line. Great job there. Clean pass right across the middle. He had all day.
Well, and if the wide, I hate to be critical, but if the wide receiver were outside of him, would have stayed outside.
Yep.
He might have gone and scored.
30 yards picked up on the play. We are in the red zone. Handoff there to Robinson. Robinson gets back to the 15-yard line.
And that was another stunt from the outside. And again, like I said last week, if you can't stop him, you want to try and get him stopped before he gets going.
Exactly. 1 yard loss on the play brings up 2nd and 11. We are in the red zone. Your red zone is brought to you by Dynamite Driving, LLC. Contact dynamitedriving.net.
Lawton Ike's defense is a 3-4. If any of y'all that are older remember Oklahoma's Okie 5-2, it's that, basically.
Cash Ferris is going to take the ball. He's going to go this left side. A little bit of option out there to Xavier Robinson. That was played well by the Ike defense. The ball is going to be dropped back to about the 18-yard line. 3 more yards lost on the play, and that brings up 3rd down and a long 14.
He checked to that, Coach. He when they get in that defense right there, sometimes they'll have an automatic check, and I think that was the automatic check. And he should have faked the pitch and turned it up.
Yeah.
I say should have.
Well,
he could have.
He could have. Yeah.
And there it is again.
Going to go to the right side this time. He's going to throw the ball down in the dirt there. He threw it at the feet there of Caleb Cornell. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Titans. The ball is going to be still at the 18-yard line. And it looks like we're going to put Ethan Spiewak in. So this could very well be about a 35-yard. Depends on where he's going to place the tee. Yeah, it's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Ethan Spiewak. 6 seconds left on the play clock. You need to get this set up and get it going. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it bounces inside off of the goalpost on that left side.
Hit off the left upright and just glanced in.
So the field goal is good, and that brings the score. The Carl Albert Titans 3 and your Lawton Ike Eagles 0. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where Ethan Spiewak punches one through from 35 yards out to bring the score. Carl Albert 3 and Lawton Eisenhower 0. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can't tell you how important a kicker is, especially a good one like Spiewak.
Yeah. You know, it can change the game on something that seemingly, you know, if he were out there, he might hit 10 and 10 of those just out there by himself, but it's a whole different world when there's people running at you. High ball, caught there at the 30-yard line. He's going to get pounded there at the 31. They're going to give him all the way up to the 32, and so Lawton will have his second possession of the evening. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the ball is going to be placed there at the 33-yard line. So far, so good, Coach, in regard to just playing disciplined ball?
So far, yes, sir. Again, we need to be able to stop their run and make them throw the ball. They're not quite as athletic, I guess, is one of the things you could say.
Emerson Williams and A.J. Mason are in there in the tackle positions. Going to be a cut around that left side. He's going to get stuffed right there. Helmet comes off. He's going to make it up to the 36-yard line.
He'll have to come out for a play.
Yep. That was Rashad Hurt there on the run. They're going to give him to the 36, so 3 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd down and 7. All right. 2 to the left, 1 wide to the right. Single back with an H-back on the left side. You're going to drop back to pass. Oh! Almost picked that. That would have been Jacques Carter, and that would have been 6 written all over it.
Yeah, he had it.
Yes, he did. So that ball goes incomplete.
He had it. He had it until he didn't.
Until he didn't. Hit him right in the hands till it was on the ground.
Man.
3rd down and 7. Zaire Walton was throwing it out there, and Jacques Carter saw that all the way, broke on the ball, hit him right in the hands. Trips to the right. Walton's going to drop back to pass. He's got pressure in the backfield. Going to be a toss-up. That time it's caught. That was Tayshawn James.
He's going to go
and he's going to take that 10, 5, touchdown. No flag. Oh, there is a flag. Flag at the 22-yard line on this side. But Tayshawn James, that was a pressure that caused him to just throw that ball up, and Tayshawn James went up and took it.
Yeah, he's limping too, Coach. I don't know that it's all his fault, but he's limping.
Yep. It looks like it's possibly a holding. They're going to bring that ball back, and that would have been after the interception. So it was a holding on the run back.
I didn't see the hold.
I did not see the hold either, but I saw the preliminary report there from about the 22-yard line. So that should place the ball out about the 32-yard line. But Carl Albert has the ball for their second possession off of that interception. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. It was actually illegal push in the back.
The sound was on.
I just realized that. So if those of you heard me talking when I wasn't talking, that was because I was talking and I wasn't talking. So
yeah, if you all understand that.
There you go. You can understand anything. Xavier Robinson's going to get taken down in the backfield. 2-yard loss there by the Titans. Did not see who that was, but he broke completely through.
Yeah, they're going to bring pressure from either the right side or the left side, from whichever side they're going to bring it from. I don't know if they're going to bring it up the middle. I doubt if they bring it up the middle. They might, but they're going to bring it from the edges.
32 back to the 34-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 12. Cash Ferris is going to take the ball, drop back to pass. He's looking out to the right. He's going to take off running, and he's going to get dropped down there at the 35-yard line. So that'll be another 1-yard loss on the play. Looks like they're going to put it back even further, about the 35 and a half. We're going to call it the 35. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Caleb Cornell comes in. James Reed exits the game. Tayshawn James is going to be over here on the left side. Trey Washington to the right. Cash Ferris takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got time. He moves out to the right side. Going to throw it across the middle. Picked up there by number 5. That's Tayshawn James. And he's fighting for the first down. He's going to be a yard short.
Yep. We'll either have a heavy set, or I learned earlier this week that we also call it Rhino. There's
Rhino.
2 different sets.
There you go.
Heavy set and Rhino.
Okay.
This is, I'll tell you in a second.
That ball's going to be placed at the 23-yard line. Need to get to about the 22 and a half, really the 22 for sure. And this is Xavier Robinson.
This is heavy.
Heavy set. Robinson's going to go right up the middle. He gets hit hard and knocked backwards. And that'll be a turnover on down for the Carl Albert Titans in the first quarter of this game. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. And that was just a dead hit right in the middle.
Number 40, Jaden Pierce, is the guy that got him, or that tackled him. That hadn't happened very often, Coach.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't believe that's been stopped for a yard yet this year, and that was done right there. So Lawton Eisenhower is going to take over possession at the 24-yard line. We've got 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in this first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Ben Osinga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400. Okay, new quarterback. Nope, it's not. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. He's going to get cut free. He just keeps spinning. He's going to make it from the 24 all the way up to the 44. 20 yards picked up, 1st and 10.
Well, I saw us waiting on it. They need to go attack. They were just sitting and waiting, thinking, well, somebody else is going to get it. Go make a play.
Zaire Walton still in at quarterback. 2 men split to the left, 1 man to the right. It's going to be a handoff there to Hurt. Hurt goes to the middle. He bounces to the outside, and he's going to pick up another 4 to 5 yards. Going to go from the 44 up to the 49-yard line. That'll be 2nd down and 5. He just bounced that to the outside after the first hit, and he's not going to give up.
Yeah.
We've got to wrap up.
Yeah, we didn't. And
2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Walton takes the ball, hands off to Hurt. Hurt goes right up the middle. He's got an open hole, and he's going to pick up the first down and a few more. He's going to break into Titan territory down to about the 42-yard line. That's another first down for the Eagles. They're going ahead and lining up quickly. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Hurt is in the backfield with Walton at quarterback. Walton drops back. He's going to throw one long. He's got a man open down there at the 15. Overthrows out of bounds. And that'll bring up second down. The ball there at the 42-yard line.
They tried to draw us offside. We're lucky we didn't jump.
It's what it looked like. Yeah. I kept waiting to see a flag come flying up.
The defensive line is taught to watch the ball. I mean, I don't know how many times
you don't have to guess.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to guess. It's that brown thing right in front of you.
Walton drops back, throws one across the middle. He's going to get picked up there. He's going to be a pickup of about 5 yards, maybe 6 on the play. Good tackle there made by Cody Longstreet, number 22.
And Tayshawn James. Tayshawn was the initial hit.
All right.
Hey, when Tayshawn hits you, you're hit.
The ball
you're generally tackled.
The ball is placed at the 36-yard line. 6 yards picked up, brings up 3rd down and 4. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hurt still in the backfield as a running back. Walton at quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. He's going to take that ball. He drops back to pass. He's got a little pressure. That ball's over the hands of the intended receiver, number 44. Good defense there by Jockford Carter. And that brings up 4th down and 4, and it looks like the Eagles are going to go for it.
Sure. Yeah, they might as well.
Yep.
And Jockford had that red out. I mean, it was another out route, and he was going to undercut it. And if you undercut it, you better get it.
2 to the left, 2 to the right, and there's a flag on the play.
They have a kid. Yeah. I thought he was offsides, but they said motion.
Ball start on the offense. That's going to move the ball back 5 yards and bring up 4th down and 9. So that moves the ball back to the 41-yard line. Going to be a change of plays, I believe. A little different than a 4-yard play and a 9-yard play.
They're a pretty good screen team. This is a great time for a screen. So we'll see.
Here you go. Coach's first call tonight. Going to pick it up. He's going to take it himself. He's going to get hit there by Caleb Cornell, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Carl Albert Titans back at the 44-yard line.
The initial hit was by Cody Longstreet. He came in from the outside and just nobody touched him.
So that's a turnover on downs. Carl Albert will take over, and this will be their 3rd possession of the evening. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. The ball is at the 45-yard line in Titan territory. Good pressure there put on by the defensive line.
We used to call this set deuce. We had 2 tight ends and 2 flankers.
Man in motion, right to left across the formation. Handoff there to Robinson. He's open. He's across the 45. He pounds one man down and lands there at the 40.
I think we'll have a face mask or a helmet, whatever you want to call it. They tackle him by his helmet. From the back of his helmet.
See which way they call this. The ball is at the 40-yard line. Personal foul. Face mask on the Eisenhower Eagles. And that'll be from the 40. It's going to put the ball down to the 25-yard line after the penalty is walked off. 15 yards picked up by Xavier Robinson, and then another 15 on the penalty. Takes the ball down to the 25-yard line.
That motion across really got their linebackers. They thought he had it, and, of course, he didn't. X had it, and away he went. Here they come. He's checking.
He's checking again. One man wide to the left, one man wide to the right. Robinson moves to the right side of the formation.
He'll be optioning that to the right.
Ferris is going to take the
Pitch
ball.
It. Well, I'll be darned.
Ferris keeps it. The ball comes loose, and the Eisenhower Eagles looks like they have recovered that ball.
I'll be darned.
So fumble for Cash Ferris and the Carl Albert Titans, and that's going to be a turnover there at the 25-yard line.
That's one of the things about running the option. You don't have the ball seated very well, and if you get hit, and you have a tendency to drop it on the ground, and which Cash did.
2 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the first quarter.
I want to apologize to the Ferris family because I have a nephew that's named Casey Ferris.
Okay.
And I bet I've called him Casey 100 times already. So, again, I apologize to the Ferris family.
All right.
I know it's Cash, but that's my excuse.
Going to be a drop back to the pass for Walton. Walton hits his man. His knee was down. That'll be the end of that one. But he is going to pick up 8 yards on the play. Goes from the 24 up to the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Zaire Walton's got a good arm. He's been doing a good job at just keeping things moving. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Hurt is in the backfield. And another flag and another motion there on your left tackle. So that's going to move the ball back from the 32 back to the 27. Take it back to the 27. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Or 2nd down and, a long 7. Looks more like 8.
Yeah, I think if we pressure the quarterback, if we can just stop their run and pressure the quarterback, he's not – I think he's still hobbled it a little bit. He's
going to be a
hobbled it a lot.
Screen out there to that right side. That's Hurt, and he's going to get brought down and brought out of bounds, and they're going to say that is a horse collar there.
They sure are.
On the sidelines.
I'm not sure who the defensive back was, but again, he was still hooked up with the wide receiver, and he was trying to get off and grab anything he could, and he grabbed it, shoulder pads.
As we've said, this is district play this evening, and so everything counts. And I think you heard that as well as I could say it. He was actually on the loudspeaker that time, and that came through our microphones. So the ball's going to be placed at the 46-yard line after that personal foul penalty. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Split backs in the backfield. This is Elzy and Hurt. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Walton moves them to the opposite sides, and now there's another flag.
Number 13, Jackson Vineyard, is in at Sam linebacker. Number 13, he's the son of Matt Vineyard, one of the coaches.
I'm going to give a shout-out to Matt Vineyard tonight. He had texted us on Twitter at CA_on-the-air or Coach K. And if you'd like a shout-out, just contact us on Twitter this evening, and we'll find out where you're watching from. Going to be a handoff there.
Good job.
That was to Rashad Hurt, and that time he picks up no gain from the 46 to the 46. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 15.
I think Jackson got in on his first tackle.
There we go.
Very good.
Split backs. Number 17 is in there now in the backfield. That's Elzy again.
Come on.
Going to throw it right across the middle. He threw it at the feet of number 10, intended there for Sari Sheridan. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Eagles.
And we need to stop him right here and get the ball back. How much time's left? 30 seconds.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor, again, Ben Osinga Insurance. Call Ben at 405-733-4400. Hurt in the backfield. Along there with Zaire Walton. Walton, the ball's on the ground. He's going to pick it up. He throws it to the edge. One-handed catch, but he was out of bounds. That was intended for Tito, and he was on the white track when that happened. And so it's going to bring up 4th down, and the punt team is coming on.
That was another one of those where this time it was Tayshawn that jumped the out route. And, again, if you don't get a piece of it or you don't intercept it or something, you have a chance of them making a big play, which Tito almost did. Luckily, he was out of bounds.
You know, one of the things we talked about was kind of keeping Zaire Walton in check, and quite honestly, Coach Goff, with that bad wheel that he's got, it doesn't look like he's going to take off and run.
No, I don't think so.
Here's the punt. Another good punt, high. Received there at the 19-yard line.
Split him.
And he's going to cut up the middle and push forward for about 6 yards. There is a flag out here, and we're going to see what that's intended for.
If I had to guess.
Yeah. 15 seconds left here in the quarter. We're going to see what he says. Holding against Carl Albert.
That would have been my guess.
Well, yeah, it's easy to say that now. Yeah.
I'm 0 for 1 tonight. I said that they would throw a screen, and
right,
they didn't.
Yeah. Ball's going to be placed at the 19-yard line where Carl Albert will take over. And this is the 4th possession of the first quarter for the Titans. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Robinson's in the backfield with Cash Ferris. Ferris is going to take the snap from center. He's going to, the ball is on the ground again. I believe that actually the Eisenhower Eagles actually had the ball. That was really never in Robinson's hands that time. He did not stick it in the gut, and that's what happens. It just bounced on out. Fumble, and this is the first real test here for the defense on the evening because the Eisenhower Eagles have the ball at the 16-yard line.
Is that 3 turnovers?
Yes. Well, it's 2 fumbles lost, but 3 turnovers, yes. Or 3 fumbles on the ground. Only 2 have resulted in Eagles taking possession.
Okay. Thank you.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hurts in the backfield there with Zaire Walton. And he started to move up and move back. Going to be a handoff there. And we're going to see there is illegal procedure there.
They moved again.
Yep.
I don't know whether we're jumping.
On Eisenhower.
Or shifting.
Right. Going to move the ball back to the 21-yard line. And this very well could be the last play of this quarter. 8 seconds left when the ball is snapped. Two men to the left, 1 man wide to the right.
Tackle.
Handoff there. He's going to get around that right side. He's going to get hit and pushed back there at the 20-yard line. That tackle was finally made there by Tayshawn James.
Yeah, Tayshawn's good.
Yep, and that's the end of the first quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 3-0 over the Eisenhower Eagles with them knocking at the door. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The Eisenhower Eagles have switched quarterbacks now to Tuafawa Danielson. And he is in. He handed off there to Hurt just a moment ago. And that ball went down to the 17-yard line from the 21. Brings up second down and 11.
They're in the I formation with a fullback, which they have a wing back up at the top. There they go. Tackle.
Going to be a handoff right there in the middle, and he's going to get brought down immediately.
Yeah.
He was brought down there by number 52.
Brock Johnson.
That's Brock Johnson.
Nobody blocked him, which is good.
Going to be a loss on the play back to the 18-yard line, and that's going to bring up third down and 12.
Good for us, bad for them.
$11 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsors, Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Split backs in the backfield. This time Tito is back there along with
they're going to run it.
Hurt. The ball is down on the ground. He's going to get pounded back above at the 26, 27-yard line. They're going to give him back to the 25, and that's going to bring up fourth down. It looks like they're going to bring their kicker on to see what happens.
Come on, Tayshawn. Again,
there we go.
We're looking at Tayshawn James being one of the best field goal, extra point block guys in the state.
Here we are, set up for the field goal, just Ryder Claiborne, and this will be a 42-yard attempt. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is not going.
I think we got a piece of it.
I think we got a hand on that. So that ball will be dead there at the 25-yard line.
Somebody. Well, I think we could have picked that up and run it. I don't know why it was just sitting there spinning, and they're going to get the ball right there.
Yeah, why?
Nobody touched it.
Why?
I mean, we blocked it. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't understand the rule there, but the ball is at the 11-yard line, and Carl Albert takes over there with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second half, or in the second quarter. Be a handoff there to Robinson. He gets outside the 10 to the 15, up to the 20, out of bounds there about the 25-yard line. There is a flag back at the 11. Well, he got outside that left side and had a little run. He's going to be counted out there at the 24, but the flag is back at the 11. And it's going to be illegal formation on the Titans, and that's going to move the ball back to about the 6-yard line.
We must have had 5 guys in the backfield because I don't know. That's the only way that they could have illegal formation.
That goes back to the 6-yard line where it's first down and 16, or first down and 15.
We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, Coach.
Absolutely.
I mean, Coach Rose would have emptied his gun already.
Cash Ferris is standing at the goal line. Xavier Robinson is in the end zone. Going to be a handoff there to Robinson. He's going to cut across that left side. He's got the 10. He hits a man at the 15 and falls forward to about the 16-yard line. So 10 yards picked up on the play brings up second down and 5.
He needs to become a man-possessed like he has been a couple of games that we've had previously.
Absolutely.
But we're not blocking very good right now. We need to get on a man, put a hat on a hat, and let's go.
Ball is almost at the 17-yard line. 2 men to the right. H back to the right side. Going to turn around, hand off there to Robinson.
Turn it.
Robinson cuts up. He's going to get enough for the first down. He's going to be tackled there about the 23-yard line.
Of course. I'd say this once a game. 72, Gray.
Yeah. Gary Ray.
Gary Ray.
Yeah.
Just pancaked the kid on the 30. I love it.
Which was 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Right. All right. H back to the left, 1 man to the right, 1 man to the left. Robinson still in the backfield. Ferris hands off to Robinson. He gets across the 25. He cuts upfield to the 30, 35. He cuts back inside to the 40. He's just dragging players everywhere he goes, and he's going to get all the way up to midfield.
I think we're getting a hat on a hat now.
Yep. 27 yards picked up on that run to midfield and a first down back-to-back. Well, that's what we need to see. I mean, if you can't stop the run, just keep running it. Do it until they make you stop it.
Yeah, they'll bring 6 guys up in the box here in a second.
Yep, then you can pop one over the top. One man to the left, one man to the right. Robinson gets it again. He cuts across that left side. He's going to pick up 1 on the play. The ball looked like it bounced around and was free. We're going to see what the man says, and he says
he's saying we were down.
He says it's continuing to go, but they are moving the ball back, and that's a little strange. And Carl Albert is going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout here with you.
He's down.
For your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The Titans have the ball at the 48-yard line in their own territory. It's 2nd down and 12. And Xavier Robinson has gone off. And now we have number 3, Cash Ferris, in there along with Caden Davis. Ferris is going to take the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got pressure, and he's going to be brought down back inside the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long, about 22 from the 39.
They brought more than we could block.
That's right.
And he came free, the guy on the left side. Goodness.
So here we are, 3rd and very long. Caden Davis in the backfield. Ferris is going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw one up really high in the middle. And that was intended there for Trey Washington.
You know, normally Trey reacts to the ball a little bit better than that.
Go fight for that a little
whether
bit.
He couldn't find it, didn't see it, what?
That's going to bring up 4th down for the Titans, and the punt unit is going to come on. That'll be Trey Washington coming in to do the punting. 7 minutes and 36 seconds before half. 3-0. Washington gets it. He gets it off. Nice punt. Moves his man back to the 15. Great bounce for Carl Albert. Oh,
dang.
And it just flips into the end zone. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds there about the 2-yard line, and it's a touchback. The ball's brought out to the 20-yard line.
It's a 61-yard punt.
Yep. Great roll, great bounce.
Net 41 because they're going to bring it out to the 20.
Right.
Great punt.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Titans go back on defense. We've got the new quarterback in for the Eisenhower Eagles. 7 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. It's Danielson in there at quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't say his first name either.
Well, I tried.
A foul.
I tried 2 or 3 times, and it didn't work.
Tackle, boys.
Man goes right to the line of scrimmage. And he's just going to keep pushing backwards. He's going to pick up about 2 to 3 yards. Goes from the 20 to the 23. The man on the other side is going to give him the 22, but this guy's going to give him the 23. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. All right. Defense has got to step up. It's a good time to do it right now. Maybe a turnover. Danielson steps back. Now he's moving up under center. Nope, he's going to step back. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Danielson takes the snap. He's going to hand off there to Hurt. Hurt's going to make his way around that right side. They're stretching it out. There is a flag that falls back at the 21. Could possibly be holding. It's in the area of holding.
It is in the area of holding.
Yes. See, that's the way I say it. I don't want to say that was holding. I just say kind of looked like it could have been holding. Coach Dunn is going to decide whether he wants to accept this or.
I think he's going to push him back.
I think he is going to push him back. So it'll still be second down, but it's going to be 10 yards further back, so it'll be back at the 11-yard line. So they move him back to the 11-yard line where it's going to be second down and about 21, maybe 20. Depends on if you're on the home side or you're the visitor side. And there's whistles being blown.
Oh, he got to pick up his flag.
He didn't pick up his laundry. I lost a good shirt like that one time.
Not picking up your laundry?
I didn't pick it up. Went back about 3 months later. They didn't have it. Danielson drops back, a little screen inside to the wide side.
Got a tackle.
Going to get out here to this outside. He's going to cut back, and he gets hit there at the 20-yard line. He's going to pick up the 10 they lost on the penalty, and the ball's going to be placed there at the 20-yard line. It's going to be third down and 10.
We had him for a loss.
Absolutely.
And he got out. We had a bad angle on the tackle. We just need to wrap. We used to do a drill called grab the rag. We needed to grab some rag right then.
There we go. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Danielson in at quarterback. Hurt. That's right. The left tackle tried to stand up and sit down. You can't do that. And so that's going to be another 5 yards back. It's going to move the ball back to the 15-yard line. Third down and 15 for the Eagles.
We did slide that time or move. And it got their left tackle.
Danielson in at quarterback. Hurt is backing him up. Danielson drops back to pass. He's going to get hit from the backside.
15.
You know who that is.
Caden Davis.
That's Caden Davis coming in from that right side, moving over. Tackle for loss down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, and that kid not being a, quote, true quarterback, although he's listed as a backup quarterback, it makes it difficult for them to be able to throw the ball on time or on rhythm.
This kid is also, this quarterback, this Danielson, is also the punter. And so he is back in his own end zone, getting ready to punt on this 4th down and 24. They drop back. Number 5 comes through. Not a good punt this time. If it bounces, nice, but if it doesn't, get out of the way. He's going to cut back across the 50. He's got some room to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He pushes down into the 7-yard line.
Good job.
You're going to see that on the replay. Our replay is brought to you by Fathom Realty. J.R. Rowlett, 405-445-8991. Oh, there we go.
Oh, well.
That was, yes. That brings us into the red zone. Your red zone is brought to you by Dynamite Driving, LLC. Can't get into DPS? Come to Dynamite Driving. Xavier Robinson cuts across the left side. 10-5 touchdown, Carl Albert.
One play. You know, I'm thinking that they may try and do that a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, you think? It's good to see Xavier Robinson back in the lineup.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they adjust they didn't adjust very well right then.
Right.
To the Rhino set.
Ryan Ray is the holder. Ethan Spiewak is your kicker, and Caleb Cornell is your long snapper.
Ryan the hands.
There we go.
Ray.
The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top 10-0 0-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
You have to have it.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans had a one-play drive taking 5 seconds, and that was Xavier Robinson taking it in from 6 yards out, and that brings the score to Carl Albert 10, Lawton Ike 0. That's your scoring recap brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Well, that was set up by good defense.
It was.
I mean,
yeah, and a really good punt return. Although the ball hit, which I'm glad it did, and it skipped, and he kind of waited. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but he kind of waited to pick it up until the guys got in a little bit close, and I think he knew he could outrun them out to the outside.
Speedwalk's coming up. Your kickoff is brought to you by CrossFit Complete. Call CrossFitComplete.com. Ball is taken there at the 19-yard line. He's going to move out to his left side. He cuts back up. He's going to get across the 25, and he's just dragging people up across the 30. The ball's going to be down there at the 31-yard line where Lawton Ike will take over possession. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the half.
When we're tackling, he's going sideways, and he plants and he went up the field, and we're tackling him up high.
Right.
And
somebody's not taking his legs out.
Yeah, you got to hit him a little bit lower than shoulder pad level.
Well, let's see if we can get the defense to stand up here one more time and maybe put another score on the board here before half. There, that's the way I want to do it. Let's see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes, it would.
4.5 to go.
That's right.
52, 50, 70, 15 are across the front. 52 is Brock Johnson.
Charlie Trochty is in at quarterback right now, number 2. And he's going to take the ball. He's going to pitch it out here to this left side. And, again, that arm tackling is not going to do what needs to be done. It's going to be 4 yards picked up on the play from the 31 to the 35-yard line.
We're fortunate that it was just 4 yards. We had a lot of Titans running this way.
2nd down and 6. Your second quarter sponsor is Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs.
Looks like this kid might be able to throw a little bit.
That's what it looks like. He's not as tall, but has a pretty good arm so far. 3 people to the right, 1 man to the left. He's going to hand off there to Hurt. Hurt's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage, and he's down. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. No gain on the play.
Easton Collier's in at defensive tackle. And now 64 and 77.
Yeah, we saw them in there earlier.
77's Emerson
Williams. Yeah.
64.
A.J. Mason. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw across that middle. He hits the man in the hands, but right through his hands. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Coverage is by number 20.
That's Caden Longstreet.
Caden Longstreet.
Yep.
The better looking of the Longstreet boys.
Yeah, right.
I think they're twins. But he's the better looking one.
Yeah. Well, if they're twins, they were born a year apart because one of them's a junior, one of them's a senior. So Cody's the senior, Caden's the junior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Both great kids and a great family.
They look enough alike.
They do look a lot alike. But Mrs. Longstreet may take umbrage with that. I'm not sure.
She might.
Yeah. Back to punt. That's Danielson with the punt. A little better punt this time. It's going to be taken there at the 32-yard line. He gets past the first man. He's going to get across the 40 and knocked out of bounds there at the 42-yard line. So Carl Albert has 3 minutes and 9 seconds to take this to pay dirt, and that's what we want to see.
That was a good job of receiving the ball by Tayshawn James. and getting what he could get. If he could have got to the other side of the field, which he couldn't,
right,
it would have been a big return. Because I like him. I like him with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, especially in open field. All right. Carl Albert takes over at the 43-yard line in their own territory. Xavier Robinson back in the game at the running back position. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Ferris is going to take the snap. He's going to fake to Robinson. He's going to step back. He's got time. He's got a man across the middle. It looked like holding there, but no flag.
He had a hold of him.
Yeah, he took hold of that.
What are these guys
He
looking
took hold
at?
of that shoulder pad, but anyway, there was no laundry, so nothing happened.
No comment.
There you go. Ball's at the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for the Titans.
For those of you who are aficionados of the football game, the huddle that Carl Albert just had is called a choir huddle.
Choir, yeah. Trips to the left. Robinson in the back. Tight end here on the right. Motion there on the Eagles. Looks like they're going to get a 5-yard penalty.
No,
they're going to look like they're going to call it on Carl Albert the way that the Eagles are clapping. So we're going to have a conference here. Bring him in there, talk about it, and the man in white comes out and says it was against Carl Albert. So the ball's going to go.
I don't know if y'all could see, but they were creeping up to run a stunt, and we haven't blocked their stunts very well. I'm sure that's something that Coach Madden will address at halftime. We'll see.
Ball goes from the 43 back to the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 15. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left and counting. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Ferris takes the ball. He throws quick over here to Tayshawn. He gets cut free. He's across the 50. He cuts back in. 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
Yeah, and that's one of those deals. If you're going to blitz us from that side, we're going to throw it this way, and that could happen right there.
There you go. Off to the races. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. And that ended up being that was 62-yard touchdown pass from Ferris to James.
Like I said, I like him with the ball in his hands. He made one little jump cut, and he was gone.
Spiewak is in for the point after try. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, Good Hands did it again.
And that brings
that ball was a little high.
Carl Albert 17 and the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles 0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap is brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Well, there's not a lot to say. It took 38 seconds and 3 plays, and it was a 62-yard touchdown score there from Cash Ferris to Tayshawn James. Great run there in the open field by James.
It was. He had one blocker, and a safety came to get him, and he made him miss. And then he was gone. And it didn't take him long to get there.
No, it did not. So 2 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsor, Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Your kickoff is brought to you by CrossFit Complete, a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. Call CrossFit Complete at CrossFitComplete.com.
was going to say, let's see if we can cover this a little bit better. We got 6 over there. Kick it a little higher.
There's one a little higher, a little shorter, down to the 29-yard line. Picked up there, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to fall forward to the 36. 2:28 left in the quarter till the half.
Linebackers are the Longstreet boys.
Yep.
And should be number 10, which is
Easton Harless.
Easton Harless.
Yep.
There he is.
2 minutes and 28 seconds. This is Lawton Ike's 8th possession of this half with no points. And the only time they were close is when we gave it to them close.
Yeah.
Number 2 is coming back in as the quarterback. Again, that's Charlie Trochty, 5'8", 163 sophomore. Trochty takes the ball. He's going to hand off there to Hurt. Hurt's looking for a hole. They're stretching him out. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. So he goes from the 36 up to about the 38.
He's a good-looking running back, Coach. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 220, and he's a dandy.
Lawton Ike's going to take a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That was Carl Albert that took the timeout, saving the time for the half here. It's 2nd down and 8. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the half. Trochty takes the snap. He hands off to Hurt around that right side. He's got some running room across the 40 to the 45, and he's going to pick up the first down, get all the way out to about the 47-yard line, maybe the 48 before he is taken down. We're not putting pressure on the corners like we saw last week, Coach.
No, Tayshawn misread that. I don't know what he was looking at. His key should be the off-back. If the off-back comes towards him, he ought to squat. And he took off and came running this way. He would have made that tackle for probably no gain if he'd have stayed over there.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hurt still in the backfield. Trochty, the quarterback, hands off to this left side again. They're going to stretch it out, and that time he picks him up.
That's a good tackle.
At the line of scrimmage.
Cody.
That was Cody Longstreet again.
He hit him around the legs.
And Carl Albert looks like they're going to take their timeout again. And so that should be the final timeout of this half, I believe. We're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back in just one moment in your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The ball is at the 50-yard line. 2 yards picked up on that play. Brings up 2nd and 8. 1 minute and 48 seconds left. Trochty drops back to pass. A little screen to the outside over here. It's going to get picked up and dropped for a loss.
Good tackle. But the initial hit was made by the defensive end, number 16, and that's James Reed. He read it. The tackle pulled to come out to block for the screen, and he read it and came out and made the first hit. That was good. That's what he's supposed to do.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality.
We're back with you here. The Carl Albert Titans have taken their last time out, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Trochty in at quarterback, man in motion from right to left. Trochty's going to throw downfield. Oh, that was intended for number 10, was defended there by Tristan Haynes, just well out of the hands, and that's exactly what you want to have happen.
Exactly.
When there's no time left and we don't have any timeouts, is for them to throw an incomplete pass and stop the clock.
Let them throw it and be incomplete.
And there you go. couldn't have worked out any better. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. It's 4th down and 10. The ball's at the 48.
Go for it.
Well, yeah. Because even at that, if they slow off and slow on, I mean, we've got to be ready to get on the field and get things going.
I was trying to watch the coach signal in the play, and
Trochty drops back to pass. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's picked. That's Easton Harless, I believe, with that pick. That's number 10, isn't it? And he takes it down to the 33-yard line.
He looked like a running back.
Interception there.
Good job.
By number 10, Easton Harless. Great job, young man.
Really good.
Absolutely.
They got a couple of guys limping.
All right. 1 minute and 26 seconds left. And they've got their guys coming off the field. That also made it so the clock stopped, so only 10 seconds ran off the clock there. Carl Albert is going to have the ball with 1 minute and 26 seconds left at the 34-yard line in Eagle territory.
Okay, they work this drill every week for at least 2 periods. They've got their armbands on. They're looking at armbands, and everybody's on the same page.
Cash Ferris takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got time. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to look out. He's going to toss it over. Oh, almost a great catch there by Xavier Robinson. Ferris was flirting with the line of scrimmage there and just tossed it out there. And really probably a smart play since there wasn't anything else that's going to happen.
Right. There was a guy just past
him
that was standing there wide open also.
Yeah.
He didn't see him.
Yeah, but he didn't see that guy.
No.
Yeah. Trips to the left, one man to the right. This is Caleb Cornell, 6'5", 200 pounds out here on this right side. Big target if you can find him. Going to be a toss out there to that left side. That's Trey Washington.
Get out of bounds, Trey.
That's going to be a first down. They are going to call that out of bounds. And he's going to get that ball down there about the 18-yard line.
Minute 12 left, Coach.
16 yards picked up on the play. And we are in the red zone. Dynamite Driving LLC. We test 7 days a week. We can test anyone with a valid Oklahoma permit. Call Dynamite Driving at 405-467-9121. And Lawton Eisenhower takes a timeout as they're going to get ready. So we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans are knocking at the door inside the red zone, brought to you by Dynamite Driving. One man to the left, trips to the right. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. He's a threat from there. We've got plenty of time. Ferris is going to throw that ball up high. He's got a man standing in the end zone. Batted away there. Just sent it way too high and gave plenty of time for the defense to get back. Tayshawn James was standing in the end zone all by himself. Second down from the 18. 1 minute and 6 seconds left.
He'll be talked to by the wide receiver coach to say, and I coach wide receivers, so I would have said this to him. You need to go up and get that ball like it's a rebound.
Right.
He stood there and waited on it. So he might have been able to get it.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap. He drops back. He's going to throw it out there to Trey Washington. He's going to get across the 15. He's down there at about the 12. Maybe the 13. 5 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5. 50 seconds left and counting.
Like I said, they work this all the time. They're comfortable doing it. This may be the first time in a game they've done it.
Ferris takes the ball. He drops back, throws it across the middle. Had a man right in the inside there, Caleb Cornell. And that's going to stop the clock with 38 seconds. Brings up 4th down, and it looks like Spiewak's going to come on possibly for the field goal attempt.
Yep.
Should be about 30-yard attempt this time.
Yep, it should be exactly 30.
Mm-hmm. That's where they're placing the pad. So you've got Ryan Ray as the holder. Caleb Cornell, who was the intended receiver on that last pass, he's the long snapper. Spiewak lines up there. This will be from 30 yards. Ball's down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans again.
Good job.
It is so good to have a kicker.
Man.
Carl Albert Titans go up 20-0 on the Lawton Ike Eagles. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans have just gone 6 plays, 34 yards, and took up about 54 seconds in the process. And now the score is finished off there by a 30-yard field goal by Ethan Spiewak, brings the score 20-0. That is your scoring recap, brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Carl Albert is setting up now for their kickoff. And the kickoff is brought to you by CrossFit Complete, and a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. In doing so, we strive to give our members the best hour of their day. Contact CrossFit Complete at CrossFitComplete.com. Well, you couldn't have played that last minute and 40 much better, could you?
No. And again, they work on that little 2-minute deal all the time. Oh, good.
Ball's going to be knocked down there about the 15. They're looking for it, and he's going to get downed right there at the 12-yard line. Just went right over the head of the intended receivers there, or the back men.
I don't know whether he meant to do that or not, but he kicked it a little bit more on the line drive, and the 2 guys that were on that side were switching places, and he kicked it right over their head.
If it were me, I would tell Coach Farley I intended to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It worked exactly the way I planned it.
It's because Coach Farley was walking towards.
That's what I saw him. I saw him coming that way.
It's one of those, I meant to do that.
No, yeah. I saw them moving, so I kicked it over their head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, man. Coach Farley never quits coaching, does he?
They should be in some, I say should be. They're in some type of a prevent type defense.
Right.
And Coach Farley gets really excited
staying
when
deep.
that happens.
Going to be a handoff there to Hurt. He's
Good
going to get
job.
knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to make it back to the 11 from the 12. So 1 yard loss, going to bring up 2nd down and 11. 22 seconds left and counting. And
they do not have
to.
Play.
Yeah, they do not have to snap the ball before the half is done.
I think we're now getting the better. Our defensive line is getting the better of their offensive line.
I believe so.
And that's a big. Well, they are going to try one.
Going from the I formation, Trochty under center. Trochty comes up with the ball, hands off there to Ray. Ray's going to bounce around, but he's not going anywhere. That ball is going to be down there at about the 13 or 14-yard line. And that's the end of the first half, where the Carl Albert Titans lead the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles 20-0. We'll be back in just a moment with our halftime show and view of the band. We'll be back in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans are leading the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles 20-0. Carl Albert came out in their first possession and marched down the field and took a 28-yard field goal by Ethan Spiewak to make the score 3-0. Lawton Eisenhower was intercepted on the next possession, and then Carl Albert actually had a turnover on downs down at the 23-yard line. Lawton Ike took the ball, got picked up 2 first downs, and then went 4 and turnover on downs. Carl Albert had the ball for 1 play and fumbled. The Eisenhower Eagles took the ball, 1 first down, went 3 and out then and punted. Carl Albert got the ball back at the 19-yard line on the very next play. They fumbled again. The Lawton Eisenhower Eagles took it with 8 seconds left in the first quarter and went for a 25-yard, actually it was a 35-yard field goal attempt, and that was no good. That ball was knocked away, and Carl Albert took over in the second quarter at the 11-yard line. Carl Albert picked up 2 quick first downs and then had to punt then, and the Eisenhower Eagles took over then at the 20-yard line and just kept moving actually backward and ended up punting. Carl Albert takes the ball. Xavier Robinson pops it in from 6 yards out for that touchdown, and that brought the score 10-0. 3 and out then for the Eisenhower Eagles. 2 plays, which included a beautiful pass from Ferris to James, and 3 plays, 38 seconds, and that brought the score 17-0. On the next possession by the Eagles, they picked up a quick first down, and on 4th down they went for it, and they were intercepted, and the ball was placed there at the 34-yard line, and Carl Albert took it with a first down, got it down to the 13 and couldn't go any further, and so there was a 20-yard or a 30-yard field goal there by Spiewak, and that was the scoring as we go into the half, where Carl Albert leads 20-0. Coach, what have you seen this first half?
Well, I saw us, Carl Albert, get better as we went through the game. When we quit shooting ourselves in the foot by turning the ball over.
Fumble, yeah.
Jumping offside, doing the silly things. And I'm sure Coach Dunn and the other coaches are addressing that right now. We did pretty good. I mean, we put 20 on them.
That's right. It's a district game. You put 20 on them.
Yeah. And as I was talking to you before, I saw Easton Harless, the very last play that Eisenhower ran, he tackled the runner. And good sportsmanship, which is what you want all the time anyway.
Absolutely.
He helped the kid up and then patted him on the butt, and away he went.
Yeah.
I think that's just very good on his part, and his parents should be very proud of him.
That's right. Well, I'm sure that his parents are proud of him. Very good family, the Harless family, and we're just happy to have them following us here on the Carl Albert Titan Network. That is part of your halftime brought to you by Tunnel Buy Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and own or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Tunnel Buy Houses. We've got about 15 minutes left here in the half. What would you like to see cleaned up for the second half? I mean, obviously, I'm sitting here saying we don't need to be putting the ball on the ground
exactly
that many times, and that's something that that's really come on exchanges, options.
One of the things that, as I talked to the coaches this week, one of the things they were going to try and do is check at the line when they got in this certain defense, and they did that's when they fumbled the ball twice.
Right.
So I'm thinking they're going to say, forget the check.
Yeah, scrap that. Let's go.
Scrap the check. Let's do something else.
Right.
And so I want to see that cleaned up right there.
All right. Well, it's been a good half, even though there's been quite a few mistakes. There's always things that you want to clean up.
Yeah.
One of the things that I like to share, and for those people that haven't had the opportunity to be around Carl Albert Titan football, but something that you get to see right here, right now, down here on the end of the field at halftime, the guys go in, they're going to get their drinks, they're going to do the things that they need to do. The offensive coach is getting a huddle, the defensive coach is getting a huddle, and everybody gets to share what they see and what they want to do. And as a guy that's had the opportunity to be down in those huddles, sometimes it is amazing what comes up at halftime that you will see that you then go in and describe what's going on and this is how we're going to fix it, and you come out. Halftime adjustments, those things are important, but this staff, this is a long-running history or a long-running tradition of spending the time you need to take at halftime to make the adjustments.
It's exactly right, and a lot of people, and I've said this in the past, a lot of people think, oh, well, man, that was a really good halftime speech that you gave them. Well, no, you don't do that. No. That's Newt Rockney stuff.
That's right.
And I don't think we ever, when I was coaching, did a rah-rah, we better go get them type speech.
Right.
We corrected things, and our kids were very coachable, and that's right. What these kids are.
That's what they are. That's exactly right. And you know what? If you're not coachable, you're generally standing on the line holding a helmet.
You're back in the shower.
Right. And, thinking of that, you've been in this.
Yes. It's a little bitty locker room.
It's a small locker room, and literally there are guys that are sitting in the shower right now.
I used to have my meetings in the shower. My defensive tackles would go in the shower. All right, guys, come on.
There you go. Well, that's exactly what's going on. And so we're going to take an opportunity to hear the Lawton Eisenhower Band. So we're going to be back with you here in just a few moments, and we're going to watch the band. That was your Lawton Eisenhower marching band there with their halftime performance, and now they're playing their fight song. I want to catch you up on some other scores. It's Thursday night, but yet we've got some other scores coming in from 6A1. Broken Arrow 42-7 over Southmore. They're still in the second quarter. If you go down to 6A2, we're going to check those scores. And Capitol Hill is just getting pounded by Northwest Classen 40-0. So just got a quick update. You go ahead and share that.
Coach Ritchie from Carl Albert said that the Carl Albert Titans were ahead or had won their game with Duncan 7. Let me double check. Lady Titans 7, Lady Demons 3.
All right, great job there by the Lady Titans. They're doing a good job this year. They're gonna make a run in the playoffs. Well, you know the Carl Albert Titans score is 20-0 over Eisenhower. Bishop McGuinness right now at halftime 42-7 at Shawnee, and Claire Moore and Nathan Hale are just now getting started. And so there must have been something that kept them from running this evening. I'm going to step down to 4A and see if there's anything going on in 4A. Bridge Creek is 0. Classen SAS is 14. We've got a lot of good games coming up tomorrow. If you'll pay attention to our Carl Albert, or if you'll not our Carl Albert, if you'll pay attention to our OSN network, you're going to see a lot of games happening tomorrow on the OSN network, and so be sure and stay tuned to that. I'd like to remind our Facebook friends this evening, we appreciate you watching us on Facebook this evening, and we hope that you will continue to watch all of our OSN broadcasts as you participate in the Facebook community. We've got several people that have called in and are watching on Facebook, and so definitely are excited to have our Facebook listeners there this evening. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where we have 1 minute left before the players come on the field, so about 4 minutes left. And it's been messy, but how can you say anything about a 20-0 lead at half?
Well, you can't really. I mean, you can.
You can.
I mean, as a coach, you can.
Right.
You always want your kids to play hard, and I think the kids are playing hard.
Right.
We've made a couple of little, I wouldn't say dumb mistakes, but a couple of little mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I was saying, we'll probably get rid of that check whenever they get in that 6-1 or 7-1 defense.
Right.
So that'll be the end of that.
Well,
or else we'll keep doing it, and they'll say, let's do it till we get it right.
Right.
I mean, we've got a 20-point lead.
I was going to say, it is a time. I memean, and a lot of people. I have some people in my family that a 20-point lead is not anywhere near enough.
Oh no.
They want it to be 900-0 at the end of the game, and all they want to see is extravagant throws and incredible runs and all that kind of stuff. But there is, and I don't mean to take away from Lawton Ike in any way, but there is stuff you want to work on when you're up 20-0.
Yes.
And you can't work on that in practice like you can in a live game event. And so I absolutely understand that if, just like you're saying, maybe we do want to keep doing that thing that hasn't been working so we can work that out and make that work. It's also a good time to see what some of my juniors and what some of my sophomores might look like
exactly
in district play.
Well, but not yet.
No, not at half.
Yeah.
But when we get to the fourth quarter, if we're up by 27 or 30, yeah, we need to be seeing. And part of the reason is just like we saw a minute ago, when Xavier Robinson goes down, it kind of takes the air out of you there for a minute.
It really does.
And it's not that we don't have some good guys running behind him, but they haven't had real game time. And so there's things that you want to do and things that you want to see when you do have the opportunity with real live game time. And so,
it's like you said, you want to see things that are clean. You want your PATs to be correct. You want your kickoff to be better. You want your defense to be. You want to tackle well. You want to throw the ball well. You want to manage the game well.
Mm-hmm. And that is one of the things that, coming back into halftime, tackling hasn't been as clean as we saw.
No.
Even in the first week. I mean, we saw some really good tackling over these past 3 weeks leading up to tonight's game. And,
we have.
And we've been doing throwing some arms and not going in with the shoulders and wrapping people up. So we hope that we can do that. And that's not to take anything away from Lawton Eisenhower either, because that running back Hurt, that kid's he's a scrambler.
He's a real deal. He's a good one.
So, all right. Well, we're going to be back with you here in just a moment. We've got about 3 minutes before kickoff, and so we'll be back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. If you remember at the beginning of the game, the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles chose to receive the ball. And so here at half, the Carl Albert Titans will be getting the ball. And up 20-0, that comes back and kind of bites you as a coach, when you make that decision. It would have been good to have the ball here at the beginning of the half. But that's the decision they made, and that's the decision we're going to go with. And so we're excited to be a part of that. We're going to have the players come out onto the field, and your Carl Albert Titan offense will begin this second half. Carl Albert will be defending the east end zone this time. The Eisenhower Eagles have actually lined up in the wrong position. They're going to have to move to the other side of the field. At least that's the way I've always seen it, so I think that's the way it's going to work. So they're getting ready, and Carl Albert, Coach Farley's got them over there on the sides. And when the guy in the white hat blows the whistle, things get started whether we're out there or not. And so here they come.
We used to say that to Coach Rollins all the time, too.
Yeah, he wasn't listening. Right.
No.
You're right. So here we go in the third quarter. Your third quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. In Choctaw, call 405-281-6700. And in Del City, call 405-670-3665. Ball is going to be taken there by Tayshawn James. He's going to cross the 20-yard line. He's got a hole up the middle, and he's gone. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert, no flags.
Only thing I'd like to see is him go all the way through the end zone before he starts slowing down. There was a guy on his heels, but that was a great return. Coach Farley had them all figured out, and the kids did what they were supposed to. They got their blocks, and Tayshawn hit it, and he was going when he hit it.
Great hole right up the middle, cuts back to the outside, nobody there. The kicker didn't have a chance.
No.
Caleb Cornell, the long snapper, Ryan Ray, the holder, Ethan Spiewak in for the kicking duties. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good, and that brings the score. Carl Albert, 27, your Lawton Eisenhower Eagles, 0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you. Your scoring recaps brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Well, that took 12 seconds. 90-yard touchdown return there. And a beautiful run right up the middle and then cut to the outside. Ethan Spiewak is in to do the kickoff, brought to you by CrossFit Complete. Call CrossFitComplete.com. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line where Lawton Ike will have its first possession of the second half with 11 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And Coach Goff is no longer paying attention to anything going on outside of the glass because he just got OU Texas tickets.
Yay! I had a guy transfer them to me, and it was my wife has never been to an OU Texas
Oh, my
game.
goodness. You're going to have a blast.
I went to a few as I was in school down there.
Yep.
But she'd never been to OU Texas game, and this was kind of a surprise for her.
All right.
So, yay.
Well, sorry if I blew that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. No, she knows about it.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Here we go. Let's play some defense.
Yeah, here we go. Trochty is in at quarterback under center. He's going to turn around and hand off the ball there to Hurt. Hurt gets to the outside. He's going to pick up at least 5. He cuts up field. He's going to get across the 50-yard line and goes out of bounds there at about the 46. They're going to give him to the 45-yard line.
Well, he's going to be able to do that more often if they're going to let the wide receiver on this side just wrap up Tristan Haynes and just almost take him to the ground. I mean, there's nothing he could do.
Right.
He needs to be more physical. That's a part of the game that we need to do. He needs to be more physical on that wide receiver right there and just knock the fire out of him.
20 yards picked up on the play. The ball is in Titan territory at the 45. Trochty under center. He takes the snap, goes to Hurt again. Hurton goes up the middle, but this time he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard loss. And that, again,
number 52,
that's
Brock
your
Johnson.
guy, Brock Johnson. Great job there by Johnson, wrapping up that time.
Yeah.
Wrapped up the whole body and brought him down. 1 yard loss on the play back to the 46-yard line, brings up 2nd and 11.
We do need to reestablish the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
I don't think that their offensive line can handle our defensive line if we play correctly.
One man split wide to the right, one to the left. I formation, Trochty under center. Trochty takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Hurt again. Hurt's going to go to that right side. He bounces back, but a great tackle there by number 20.
Yeah.
That's Caden Longstreet.
That's the better-looking one.
Yeah, there you go. 1 yard picked up on the play, takes the ball to the 45-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 10.
No, I think they're both handsome boys.
Yeah, they're good-looking kids, and they're good. They're just good kids.
Yeah,
that's the main
kids.
thing. Going to shout out to Roderick T. Following us on Twitter. And Coach Kilby, who sent in a word off of Twitter as well. Kevin Green. Here we go. Trochty is back.
Goodness.
Man jumps across the line. It's going to be 5 yards back. It's going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Eisenhower Eagles. That's going to move the ball back to midfield.
Cricket.
Oh, okay.
I stoned him out.
I saw you reaching over. I thought, what are you doing? I don't know where you're at.
I didn't want him to land on you and you scream.
No, I wasn't going to scream. I promise. All right. Trochty under center. I formation. Hurt in the back. Trochty's going to drop back to pass. Going to throw across here left. He's open just for a moment. Good coverage there. That was coverage brought to you by Jacques Carter coming across from that center safety position.
Yeah. We're in cover 2 look. We have 2 down corners and 2 deep safeties. And
ball's going to remain there at the 50-yard line. They're going to change out and go with their punting formation.
Yeah, we're not putting anybody back.
Nope. Doing their punting is Danielson. He was previously in at quarterback.
There goes Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan Haynes is going to go back. So Danielson's going to punt from his own territory at about the 47. Close job there.
Nope.
That man touched it at the 15 or 16.
Well, that guy, he looked right at it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Well, the ball's going to be down there at the 8-yard line. Even though that ball was touched out about the 16.
The first touching was on the 16.
That's right.
Sorry.
That's all right. So Carl Albert takes over their second possession of the half because the first possession went 90 yards for a score. 10 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the ball's at the 8-yard line.
You know, we need to play good, solid offense.
Right.
Put a hat on a hat and let 21X run the ball.
Cash Ferris in. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. 2 men to the left. Going to hand off to Robinson around that left side. He cuts up, and then he goes up to the 10. It's 15, 20. He's going to get across the 25, 30, 35, 40. He stays in. He stiff arms a man. He's going to stay in bounds and get all the way down to the 32-yard line in Eagle territory. Great job there.
He carried 2 of them for about 12 yards. That was a good run.
No flags on the play. The ball's at the 32-yard line in Eagle territory. 18 and what is that, 42?
That's 60.
That's, 66 yards on that carry. No, 18 and 42, 60. It's not 66. You're right.
Math teacher.
Yeah, you were in chemistry.
I was a chemistry guy.
There we go. Cash Ferris is going to keep the ball this time. He's spun to the ground, 2-yard loss. Going to go back to the 34-yard line, going to bring up 2nd down and 12.
You know, that's some of the stuff that you want to see work out better. The snap was a little high. Cash missed the handoff, or he was supposed to keep it himself, and it just didn't time out well.
Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap, turns around, hands it to Robinson.
There
He's
you
going to
go
go across that left side. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
That's a good that was a counter. The guard pulled, and then the up back, which is I think it was 85, pulled, and he swabbed the hole, and it was gone.
Great run there by X Robinson.
I bet he's nearing 200 yards.
He's got to be nearing 200 yards at this point. And, that was 100 yards on that drive.
Yeah, he did most of it.
Yeah. Well, it was 92 yards on that drive. And the kick is good. And so the Carl Albert Titans lead 34-0 here at the beginning of the third quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, We grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans have just gone up 34-0 over the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. That was 1 minute and 10 seconds, was 3 plays, and was just a whole lot of Xavier Robinson. That was Xavier Robinson for 60, Cash Ferris for -2, Xavier Robinson for another 34 on the touchdown run. Coach, I want to share something that I saw. And that was when Robinson hit the 20-yard line, going to the 15, the 10.
He was accelerating.
He was accelerating, and the Eagles were decelerating. They were no longer in the try effort.
I think you're right. I think that happened right after the kickoff.
I believe so, but it was very visible right there. So this time, Spiewak puts it up, drops it down about the 14-yard line, and he's going to get wrapped up. Nope, I spoke too soon. He gets out across the 20. And then gets knocked back out of bounds. He's going to make it up to about the 24-yard line.
Byron Stubbs was the first down, had a chance to make a really good tackle, and the guy put a move on him, and he missed him.
8 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your third quarter sponsor, Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates in 2 locations, one in Choctaw and one in Del City. For Choctaw, call 281-6700, and Del City, call 405-670-3665. And now we're going to come back in here. Trochty's still in at quarterback.
Number 17 is the fullback.
Yeah, Elzy.
And
Rashard Elzy.
I guess 6 is still the tailback.
Rashad Hurt, that's correct. Trochty under center, turns around, hands the ball to Hurt. Hurt's going to cut out here to this left side, and they're trying to tackle him, but he's going to pick up 4 or 5 on the play. Goes from the 23 up to the 28-yard line. That's 5 yards picked up, brings up 2nd down and 5.
And he made 4 or 5 guys miss. That's how good a back he is.
You know, when the hole that you're supposed to go through closes up, a lot of guys on the defense are crashing to that hole because they see what's trying to happen.
And he's bouncing.
Yeah, he bounces. I don't know that he's been through the hole yet, but he bounces really well. There was a man in motion down here on the bottom when that was happening. Going to hand it off to Hurt there again. He's going to pick up another yard on the play. Goes from the 28 up to the 29-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 4.
Very good tackle by Trey Washington. He got him by the ankles, which is a good place to tackle that kid if you can get a hold of him.
Yep.
I think I will try and explain here in a minute we called them marginal points whenever I was coaching. In district games, there are a certain number of points that you can accumulate through every district game. The maximum you can get is 15 points. Right now we've got 34, but the most we could get is 15.
Right.
And that helps.
Trochty's going to hand off there again. They're going to catch him in the backfield, but he's just going to keep stringing it out, and he's just a hard runner. That, I believe, was
That was 44, wasn't
it? Was it Tito or?
I don't know.
No, that was 17.
No,
that was
Elzy.
17. That was the fullback coming out across there.
Yep. Still strong runner.
Absolutely. Up to the 31-yard line. 2 more yards picked up on the play. Brings up 4th down and 2.
Back to the marginal points. Those points will count if there's a tie. Let's say that we have 2 teams that are tied. The team with the most marginal points will be
moving on in the playoffs.
Yep.
I formation, Trochty under center. He's going to hand off to Hurt. Hurt gets through the line. He's got the 1st down up to about the 36-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10 for Eisenhower. There's an Eisenhower player down on the field, and they're going to call a timeout for that. So we're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports
I'm
Network.
flying. I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and that player was able to get up and come off under his own power. And so here we are, 1st and 10. The ball is at the 36-yard line in Eagle territory. 7:05 left. Going to be a tackle for loss there. That was number 16, James Reed, in the backfield.
There's a flag down on the play right down here at the bottom of the field, and I think they were either offsides or didn't have, had too many men in the backfield.
Illegal formation. They declined that, so the ball's going to be where it ended up on the end of the play, and that's back to the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 13. The defense is playing well. They're able to get some new guys in there this evening. On that defensive line, they're moving around. Trochty's going to take the ball, hand off to Hurt. Hurt finds the hole, and he's going to bounce up to the 40-yard line. That's where he's going to be down. 7 yards picked up on the play. Is going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 to go. Just a little dive play.
Yeah, it's a lead play.
Yep.
With handing the ball to the tailback and letting him just find a hole. We need to get off blocks, and we need our linebackers to be there too.
One man wide right, one man to the left. Hurt is in the backfield with Trochty. Trochty's going to take the ball. He's going to throw the ball, a little slant across the middle. Oh, that was close. Tristan Haynes almost had him hit that right in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be 4th down and 6. The ball at the 40-yard line. No need to believe they're not going to go.
Yeah.
Here we go. It'll be a short field if they don't pick this up for the Carl Albert Titans. Hurt in the backfield. Trochty's going to throw it out here to the right side. He's got enough for the 1st down. He falls forward to about the 47-yard line.
Todd James, a sophomore, was on the coverage.
Needed 6, got 7.
Entering into the lineup, Tyson Wilkerson, a senior, into the defensive line, number 70.
So I said, it looks like we're going to get some new people just moving in and out. Still got the Longstreet boys there at the linebacker position. That's a good turn in there by Easton Harless again.
Yep.
Met him at the corner. Did not let him get outside of him. He's going to pick up a long one up to the 48-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Hurts is still in the backfield. Trochty's a quarterback. Trochty's going to drop back for a little pass throw right across the middle to number 8. He's going to catch that ball. It will be in Titan territory at the 49-yard line. So 3 more yards picked up on the play is going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
The kid that just caught that ball is a good-looking freshman, 6'3", 215.
Yeah.
Tight end.
He's a good-looking tight end.
I think his name's Marigold. Is that right? Monagold.
Okay. I was going to say, if his name's Marigold, you want to say it very carefully.
M-O-N-I-G-O-L-D. Monagold.
Right.
Good-looking kid.
Trochty in at quarterback. Trochty's going to move out to the right. He's got a little running room. He's going to keep the ball and head upfield.
Oh, bless his
He's going to
heart.
get hit hard right there. That was
is that 20?
Is that Caden?
Yeah, Caden Longstreet. Attaboy, Caden.
Yeah, good hit there by Caden. Trochty's going to get up all the way down to the 46-yard line. So 3 yards picked up on the play brings up 4th down and 3.
He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yes, he will. Right in that right hip.
Man.
It's going to feel like a helmet. Hurt, deep in the backfield.
Bet Hurt gets the ball.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
the ball's
ball.
down on the ground. They're going to pitch it out there to Hurt, and he's got the outside corner. He's going to pick up the 1st down and fall forward to about the 39-yard line. 2 flags down.
And he'll get 15 more because
somebody ran their hand across a face is what it looked like.
Exactly right.
Yep. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a pretty quick 3rd quarter.
He's really good at bouncing.
Yes, he is. And he's fast.
Yeah. And he'll be back for 2 more years.
Yep. So that ball's going to be moved all the way down to the 25-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles. One man split wide to the right, one man split wide to the left. Hurts lined up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man in motion right to left. Going to be a pitch out there to Hurts. Hurts is going to get caught behind the line of scrimmage and brought down for a tackle for a loss. 3 yards loss.
Brother Brock Johnson on the tackle.
3 yards loss, brought back to the 28-yard line, and sadly, Hurts is not getting up.
No.
And that's not good.
No.
He's a good running back. We don't ever like seeing anybody get hurt, but he's been the offense tonight. We're going to take a break as they take a break with us. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your...
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Carl Albert's leading 34-0. 2nd down and 13. The ball's at the 28-yard line. Trochty's going to throw the ball, and he's going to get hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Great job there. He got hit. The ball kind of floundered out there, and that was Cody Longstreet.
Cody Longstreet.
Instead of Caden Longstreet. Comes up with that interception, and that stops a 14-play drive, and Carl Albert is going to take over at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, he got hit right as he was throwing the ball, and the ball kind of fluttered out there like a wounded duck, and Cody pounced on it.
Pounced on it.
Well, we're unbalanced to the left. I don't know whether we're going to run over there or what, but I'm thinking we are.
Got a new quarterback in the game. That's number 14. He's going to hand it off there to Caden. And he's going to cut across the 40, cuts back in, gets to the 45, and up all the way to midfield before he is taken down. That quarterback is Devin Woodring, our backup quarterback. Good to see him in the game. He handed off there to Caden Davis. Davis takes it from the 34 all the way to the 49-yard line. Shout out to Josh Terry, who is listening at home tonight. Good to have you listening with us. Another pitch out here to Caden. He's going to cut back up the middle. He holds on to that ball. He's driving those legs. He's going to pick up about 7 more.
He's just a tough old kid, isn't
He is.
Is he a sophomore?
Goes, I believe so.
Caden.
He is a sophomore, yeah.
He's just a tough old kid. You like those tough old kids like that.
That ball's going to be placed at the 44-yard line. And that is in Ike territory. 7 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 3. 1 minute and 50 seconds left and counting. One man to the left, one man to the right. Heavy set to the right. Davis is in the backfield. Woodring is at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Davis. Davis is going to go right up the middle. He's got the 1st down and more. He falls forward to the 35-yard line. 9 yards picked up on the play. 3 times what he needed for the 1st down. 1st down, Carl Albert.
We're back to playing a little bit better offensive line work.
New guys.
Are they new guys?
Some of them are new.
Yeah.
I can get on here and tell you some of them.
Well, yeah. I see the Collier kid and Brock Johnson are still in there.
Yep. Woodring takes the snap, hands it off to Davis again. He's going to be the workhorse. And he
turf monster.
That's right. Yeah,
turf monster got him.
I can remember self-tackleization.
Yep, that's right.
There you go.
He and Coach Cam will have a little sit-to with a high bag drill.
Yeah. I can remember when I was in high school, one of our running backs did that, and our running back coach brought him sandpaper the next day.
Oh, my goodness.
Said there must have been something stuck on your shoe. You need to rub that off. So he gets up to the 30-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and 5. Handoff there again to Davis. Davis is going to cut inside.
Hole.
Big hole. He is running like a man possessed.
Big old hole. Well, I could run through that hole. And I'm 70.
If they held the hole long enough, you could have run through that
there
hole.
You go.
10 yards picked up on the play, goes from the 30 to the 20, 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. 19 seconds left in the quarter.
Tanner Norman's still in there. I saw him.
Yep, Tanner's in there.
4th quarter. That's good.
There we go. The band's going to play. The people will hold their hands and wave the wheat. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 34-0 going into the 3rd quarter. And right now the 2nd string quarterback and running back are moving down the field.
Also wide receivers, Coach.
Wide receiver quite efficiently.
Yeah.
They are 5 plays, 3 first downs.
And I don't know whether they've subbed or not, but we're getting after them pretty good.
Yep. Woodring in at quarterback.
Here they come.
He takes the snap, hands off to Davis. Davis is going to go around the right side.
Ooh.
He's going to get across the 20, down to the 15, to the 10. He cuts back in, not to go out of bounds. He's going to get down to about the 13-yard line. And that'll be enough for a 1st and 10. That's 3 first downs on the first 6 plays in this drive. We are in the red zone. Dynamite Driving LLC. Can't get into DPS? Come to Dynamite Driving. Call 405-467-9121.
Looks like we're going to be in either a heavy or a rhino set. This is a rhino.
Yeah, Caden Davis going to take the direct snap from center. And we've got a timeout for the Carl Albert Titans. So we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. In the Rhino set, Caden Davis for the direct snap. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go right up the middle, cut to the right side. He's at the 5, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Caden Davis.
That was a counter out of the Rhino set.
That's absolutely right.
And it got him. I mean,
yeah, everybody crashed to the middle.
If you're have scouted Carl Albert at all, you know they're going to run to the left with the 2 up backs and 4 guys on that side of the line of scrimmage. Slant, you could stunt, you could do all kinds of things to that, and they did apparently. And we ran the counter the other way, and he just walked in.
That kick is up. And it is good. And so Spiewak is perfect on point after attempts this evening. And that brings the score, Carl Albert 41, your Lawton Eisenhower Eagles 0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Your scoring recap for your Carl Albert Titans, that was 7 plays, and that went 66 yards. That was a whole lot of Caden Davis with that final 13-yard run across the right side. 3 minutes and 13 seconds, and that brings the score. Carl Albert Titans 41 and the Eisenhower Eagles 0. That's your scoring recap brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Our replays this evening have been brought to you by Fathom Realty. J.R. Rowlett, 405-445-8991.
Let me say a little something about J.R. J.R. played football for us back in the day and was a really good offensive lineman for us. And I'm so proud of him.
That kick was dropped there about the 25-yard line. He made it up to the 30 and then pounced forward to the 31.
We had a new kicker that time. That was Caleb Rodriguez.
11:13 left in the fourth quarter. And the ball is going to be placed. They're pulling everybody off to the side. I'm not sure. There we go. Ball's going to be placed about the 32-yard line, I believe.
I messed that one up too, Coach. It's Caleb Gonzalez.
Caleb Gonzalez, yeah.
I apologize to the Gonzalez family.
There you go. It's all right. 41-0.
Looks like the wind shifted, Coach.
Yep. Got James Reed in there. Emerson Williams in there. Be a handoff there to Hurt. Hurt's going to get around this right side across the 30. He's just going to drop his head and get up to the 35-yard line.
Met there by number 2, Caden Godot.
Going to give him out to the 36. 4 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6. 11:07 left in the game.
Cooper Brackage is in, number 17, playing one of the safeties. Or maybe he's a linebacker. No, he's one of the safeties, I think. Cooper Brackage is the son of a kid that played quarterback for me at Carl Albert. I mean, at Dell City.
Dell City, yeah.
A great kid. Just great kid.
Going to lean forward there. Is going to pick up at least 1 more yard. Let's see where they place the ball. Looked like at the 37. They're going to place it a little bit further out, but we're going to call it the 37. So 1 more yard picked up on the play. We've got our quarterback back in. Danielson is back in now.
Seriously?
Trochty is on the sidelines. Danielson's back in. Going from the I formation. That's Elsie and Hurt still. Going to pitch out there to Hurt. He's going to stretch it out there to that left side. Bounces to the outside. He's across the 50. He's off to the races. He's going to get drug out of bounds there about the 34-yard line. From the 37 on one end, got a man down back in at the line of scrimmage for the Eisenhower Eagles. Looks like they're going to place that ball down there at about the 33-yard line. They're going to take a timeout for an injury. So we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where our player is coming off under his own power, and that's good to see. A little shout out to Coach Norman, the head swimming coach at Carl Albert High School, Midwest City High School, and Dell City High School. They've got their swimming pancake breakfast. It's the way that they raise their money. That comes off on Saturday morning, beginning at 8 o'clock at Wickline United Methodist Church, right in front of the Midwest City football field, if you don't know where that is. So go by there and pick up some pancakes and support your Mid-Dell swimming program. Man in motion right to left across the formation. Going to pitch back there to Hurt. Hurt's going to get around this outside, and he's got some running room. He's going to get tackled there. Good, solid tackle. That was by number 1, Billy McDowell.
Billy McDowell, yep.
Going to take the ball from the 33 down to the 21-yard line. That's 12 yards picked up on the play, another first down. Back-to-back first downs. Got a lot of new players in.
Number 11, Todd James, was the contain over here on this side. Unfortunately, if you just stick your head inside, you're beat to the outside. And
right.
I think that's all he did, is he stuck his head inside and let
that was Hurt, wasn't it?
Hurt,
yeah.
run to the outside.
Hand off that time to Elsie, and he's going to pick up about 3 on the play. Goes from the 21 down to the 18, second down and 7.
Another substitution, number 33, Stephen Harris, a defensive lineman.
Getting a lot of new names in. We need this. We need to get some people in to play.
Yep.
You know, a lot of these guys, they go to practice every single day, and then they stand on that sidelines. It's good to get in there because you have a little better understanding of what practice is really like then.
That was a good play right there.
That was very good, and that was number 33 there. That's Stephen Harris, I believe.
Stephen Harris.
6'1", 185. And he wrapped up. So that ball goes from the 18 back to the 20, so a 2-yard loss on the play.
Also in on that tackle was Jackson Vineyard, number 13.
There you go.
That a boy, Jackson.
One man to the left, one man to the right. I formation. Danielson in at quarterback. He's telling everybody what they need to do. Danielson takes the snap, hands it off there. And that's going to go. He's going to bounce to the outside again, but he doesn't get anywhere this time.
Well, we had him cut off that time. Jackson was in the backfield, and he had him cut off.
He gets down to the 18-yard line, 2 yards picked up on the play, and that brings up 3rd down and 7.
4th.
That's right, 4th down and 7. That's what that 4 means over there on that stick.
I was just looking at that thing.
Yeah. I could have counted my plays here and I'd have known that's what that was, but it's a lot easier to look over there and see that square sign.
It's good to see these young kids getting an opportunity.
Absolutely.
They get an opportunity on Monday nights.
Yep. Danielson's going to throw, and he throws it wide to the right there.
Whooped it through either.
And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Eagles. 7 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah. That was 7 that was back in there, right? It wasn't the starting quarterback.
Yes. No, that was 7. That was Danielson.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I thought you'd said number 1. I was
No. That was Danielson. Yeah.
No, yeah. That was good. Okay.
Caden Godot was on the coverage there.
There we go. Brand new offensive line. We'll see if we can get all these kids' names and numbers.
Jacques Carter is in now at the halfback position.
Well, that'll be good.
Woodring is still in at quarterback. Going to hand off to Carter. Carter's going to go around that right side. He's got a little run, 25, 30, and he runs out of bounds.
He's quick.
Somebody didn't tell him it's the 4th quarter, stay in bounds.
73 Dash Wilson is in at left tackle. 65, Israel Moody is in at one of the, I couldn't tell you. 61 is Easton Perkins. These are all offensive linemen.
Clock is running. Woodring in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He turns around. This time he's going to try to bounce out. He's going to keep running backwards, which is not a good thing. And they sling him down back there. Going to give him forward progress to the 20, which means he's going to lose 12 yards on the play.
Number 66, Camden Hensley, is in.
That brings up 2nd down and 22. Camden Hensley's in there at quarterback, or quarterback at center.
Center.
Not quarterback.
I got to see the guys on the other side.
Woodring tapes the snap. Oh.
Oh.
That was kind of a hit there, I'd say, right around the chest area.
Well, that's not.
That was to number 24, Chancey Lester. Isn't that right? 24?
That's who that is, but that ain't Chancey Lester. Chancey's a little bigger than that. Chancey's
kind of thought he was, but
Chancey's got a shoulder problem. He's not back yet.
All right.
They just probably put that on somebody. I don't know who that is.
Ball goes 2 yards back to the 18, brings up 3rd down and 24.
This is when you're over on the sidelines going, run.
This time Woodring's going to keep it. He's got a little room around that right side. He cuts back over and slips back in, gets all the way up across the 30, down to about the 33-yard line. Is going to bring up 4th down.
Devin Woodring with the run.
Yep.
Saying you're scrambling right now because your starters are probably going, we don't need to get back out there. Well, for this reason, you do.
Right.
I saw the kicker. 1, 2, we're missing. There comes
There
somebody.
comes. Trey Washington back to do the punt duties.
There we got everybody.
7 seconds, 6 seconds on the play clock.
Oh, don't put your knee down,
Ooh.
boy.
Oh, Trey.
He's trying.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, look at him limping.
Trey.
Oh, my gosh.
Trey Washington got touched by the Lawton Ike player, and he goes down in a heap.
The Lawton Ike player's limping off,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, they're both going to limp off. That's going to be great on film.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there'll be some tears shed for that one.
That's right. So Lawton takes over. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game.
You know, you're telling your kids, especially that second group that's out there now, or some of the thirds, we would really like to have a shutout.
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
And they've worked hard. They've worked really hard. And you try and emphasize to the kids, hey, you're playing now for a shutout.
Right.
Let's get her done. So we'll see. I hope they do.
The ball is on the 21-yard line after a penalty there by Lawton Ike on the return. And so it's 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Danielson in at quarterback. Hurt is going to get the ball, and he's going to cut to that left side. There was a man trailing but couldn't catch up. Hurt's going to get across the 30 out to about the 34-yard line.
He jumped too soon.
13 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10.
My boy Gary Ray's in at defensive tackle. Boy, I like that kid.
He's a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Coach Madden didn't have anything but good to say about his linemen today when I talked with him, and talked about just the consistency of play and how it, you know, they're working harder and getting a little better every day. Danielson's going to keep the ball this time. He's a big kid.
I'm going to tell you, the new Mike linebacker is, I wish if I can get his number, I think it's 56. Sam Sawyer.
Uh-huh.
And he's 5'5", and plays Mike Backer. And his motor runs, and you just he was in on that tackle. He jumped on that guy's back.
8 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 2 from the 47-yard line. 42-yard line, I'm sorry. Danielson's in the shotgun formation. He's going to take the ball, hand it off there to the inside. He gets pounded behind the line of scrimmage. That was big 55.
Jaden Hurts.
There you go.
5'10", 245.
Yeah, he wasn't going forward after Hurts got a hold of him.
Yep.
That ball's going to be pushed back there to the 40-yard line. 2-yard loss on the play.
Number 45 is Maddox Wilkerson, and that's Coach Wilkerson's son.
There we go. 3rd down and 4. Danielson takes the ball, hands it to Hurt. Hurt cuts back across.
There you go.
He's going to pick up that 1st down, I believe. He's right at the marker.
Get you some, Sam.
At the 44-yard line. They're going to give it to him. Needed 4, picked up 4, 1st and 10.
Tackled by number 17, Cooper Brackage.
Cooper Brackage. Got a guy down with some
cramps.
Must be something stuck in his leg because they're holding it up trying to drain it. So.
It's one of those, pull that toe back.
That's right, pull that toe back. I've had that in the middle of the night.
Oh,
I can
goodness.
tell you that. Oh, man. Well, we're going to stay here with you. There's 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And, you know, it is good to get these other guys in. They need that game time. It's always good to have the opportunity to do that. And, you know, Lawton Ike hadn't changed out a lot of their players. They're still running their first-team running back and Hurt. And they've got Danielson in. He was the 2nd quarterback that came in the game this evening. So, you know, they're doing their normal thing. And
you know, a lot of parents, not parents, but a lot of people think that kids aren't very respectful nowadays and so on and so forth. Watch Carl Albert when they go over to the sideline. This is the 2nd and 3rd group.
Mm-hmm.
They do the exact same thing that the first group did. Whenever they're over there, the coaches are standing, they're on a knee.
Right.
And they're looking right at them. And we used to do a drill called listening drill, I mean, and it's exactly what they're implementing right now. It's a listening drill. They sit there, they listen, they look right at you, and if you didn't, Coach Rollins would get you.
Right. Coach Herbert's out there with that. He's the defensive coordinator, and he's out there in the middle of that group coaching them just like he was coaching the first guys.
Exactly.
1st and 10. The ball is at the 44-yard line. Danielson takes the ball, hands it to Hurt, and Hurt's going to get
him, Jax.
Yeah, they're going to have that face mask because, again, he caught his face as he was coming around that side, and that's going to be a first down on the penalty. He was going to pick up about 6. As soon as he felt his hand up there, he let it go, but that's too late, and the flag had already come. 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
You know, I'm always confused. Is it from where the flag is?
No, it's from the line of scrimmage, I believe, because it's a loss of down, or it's, it's from the line of scrimmage. So that goes from
5-yard face mask penalty.
Yes.
I haven't seen one of those called in
so
a long time.
That went, since it was a 5-yard, it went from the end of the play. So it goes up to the 49-yard line and 1st and 10. Actually, that's the 46 on the other side.
Good job. Wilkerson kid was in on that one. He turned it back in and then still got in on the tackle.
That's right. You know, he's in the right place. He just doesn't. Maybe just a little more speed, and he's going to be on top of those guys.
He's a youngster too. I mean, Carl Albert's got a bunch of young kids in there. 45, the Wilkerson kid looks a lot like his dad. He's 6'3" and 215, and I think he's going to end up being a really good player for us.
46 down to the 44 brings up 2nd down and 8. Danielson's going to keep it. He's going to cut up, and he's just going to keep fighting. That could be another flag. I don't want to see that. Yeah, when the whistle blows, it's over. It doesn't matter if you want to get up and try to run. Ball goes to the 40-yard line. 4 more yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 4. 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
In on the tackle then, again, was Todd James, number 11.
Ball's at the 40. The clock is moving. 1 minute and 30 seconds and counting. Danielson's going to go left this time. That time there was a man in the backfield, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be there at about the 41. 1 yard loss on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
In on the stunt was Jackson Vineyard. Had him. I think his dad would say, Jackson, you need to get in the weight room, son.
Right.
And he will.
Yeah, they're getting there. He'll
get better.
You know, it is always amazing just watching the difference from the freshman to the sophomore, then to that junior progression. And when they get to that junior year, they're not even the same body type they came in as. Danielson's going to throw it, and he's going to get tackled, and it's a loss all the way back. Nope, it's a fumble and picked up, but still is going to be a turnover and downs because the lineman picks it up and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Carl Albert's ball.
Yeah, we'll just take a knee and away we go.
38 seconds.
I think I'll go down on the field.
I think you should.
And we're going to use Xavier Robinson.
That's right. Xavier Robinson will be our player of the game. Okay, well. Xavier Robinson will be player of the game. I'm not sure what his totals are, but he absolutely has run wild tonight in this 41-0 shellacking of the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. Great job there by number 55. That was Jaden Hurt that came in and put the pounding there. So Carl Albert has the ball. They're going to go into the victory formation. Going to take the snap, put the knee down. That's Woodring. 31 seconds. There will be no need to snap the ball again. And so the Carl Albert Titans make the hour-and-a-half trip down to Lawton, Oklahoma take on the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles in the first round, in the first district game of the year, and they come away with a victory 41-0. We're going to be back with you with our post-game remarks and our comments. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
I'm flying. I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. You can see on your screen the way the Titans will finish out every game. There's a little bit of talking there that's going to be going on from the head coach, and then there will be one of the players will offer up a prayer, and it's just a part of the process that goes on here with Titan football. Down there on the sideline, or not on the sidelines, but about the 42-yard line is Coach Goff. And he's going to have an opportunity to talk to Xavier Robinson and then have an opportunity to talk to the head coach. The Carl Albert Titan football team will be going over and standing in front of the band for the alma mater. And then we will have the opportunity to talk to the coaches and to have an opportunity to talk to Xavier Robinson. Xavier Robinson is our player of the game, brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. For all your energy and nutritional needs, see Midwest Nutrition, the gathering place where friends become family. Our postgame show is brought to you by Rose State College. Want to get a college credit while still in high school at Rose State College? High school students can earn up to 27 tuition-free credit hours of college credit through concurrent enrollment. Find out more at www.rose.edu/concurrent. Our fourth quarter sponsor was brought to you by Cheap Sleep Furniture. Cheap Sleep Furniture is in Midwest City. Cheap Sleep is the home of the price match guarantee and same-day delivery on all your furniture needs. Mention this broadcast and receive a free gift when you visit Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattress. We thank you to all of our sponsors, Ben Osinga, Champion Plumbing, Bobby Lewis Insurance, Cheap Sleep Furniture. It's been a great night of football here. The temperature is setting. And with the sun, and it is getting nice and cool down here. And
Kurt, you'll have to give me a signal.
All right. Well, I can see you down there, and I'll give you the signal when it's time. And we're going to wait here for Coach Dunn to come on. And looks like Coach Dunn's going to make his way over to Coach Goff right now. And so if he can do that, we sure will take this opportunity. Keetra, can you peel in down there on Coach Goff and Coach Dunn? There we go. Get as close as you can down there. And we'll be ready when they can turn around and make this happen. So let me see if I can get this to go. See if I can. Oh, they're going to shake hands there with the head coach. All right, here we go. We're going to have the opportunity to see Coach Goff. All right. Okay, here we go. Coach Dunn is going to try to catch up with Xavier Robinson, who is our player of the game for Midwest Nutrition. There we go. Now we're getting them back. Okay.
I think we're up.
Yes.
Congratulations. You've been named our outstanding player. You probably gained close to 200 yards. What do you attribute that to?
I contribute that to my linemen. I really can't I really can't put up these yards, these numbers without my linemen. I really support that from them.
Great answer. I'm sure Coach Cam would be really proud of you.
Yeah.
It's good seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Let me get Coach Dunn in here.
Gotcha.
Thank you, buddy.
Good job, X.
Coach Dunn.
Yes, sir.
Another victory.
Yeah.
First district game, shutout. Tell me what you thought about the shutout.
Well, I think our defense really showed up to play tonight. You know, I don't know what their yardage was, but it couldn't have been great. You know, a lot of tackles for a loss. Our pass defense was great. Our run defense was solid. Got some takeaways there. You know, Titan football probably at its best so far this year as far as just a full game. You know, first quarter wasn't great, but our defense played great. Special teams
I was just getting ready to ask you what you thought about the first quarter. You told me kind of off camera.
Yeah.
It wasn't the prettiest you've ever seen.
No. You know, we talked all week about a fast start, and that wasn't the fastest start that we could ever have. So, you know, like I said, defense and special teams kept us in the game. You know, defense, big returns out of the punt return game in Seminole, and you know, kickoff return there to start the second half. But you know, offense started slow, but there's three phases for a reason, and offense, I think it woke us up and we got going and put some points on the board there for the next three quarters. So.
And good defense. I really think that you played really good defense. I mean, you give them the ball down here on the 15 or the 12,
yep.
and they didn't score.
Yeah, and you know, in some of those situations, I've been a part of things where you get the blame game going and the defense is mad at the offense and all that, and our defense, you know, we said quick change, sudden change. You know, we got to get a stop after sudden change, and that's exactly what we did with our backs against the wall there, and you know, get a piece of that the kick and everything. So it just. Really good. Good stuff.
Congratulations on your first district win this year.
Yeah, driver's seat.
Good job.
Yeah, driver's seat.
See you later. Thanks,
right,
Coach Dunn.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Back to you, Mike.
All right.
Hang on.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Goff. Thank you so much, Coach Dunn. Your player of the game is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. For all your energy and nutritional needs, see Midwest Nutrition, the gathering place where friends become family. It is so good to have sponsors like Rose State College who will support our post-game show, and we're thankful that you've been able to watch this entire time. Remember, our fourth quarter sponsor was Cheap Sleep Furniture. There in Midwest City, Cheap Sleep is the home of the price match guarantee and same-day delivery on all your furniture needs. Mention this broadcast and receive a free gift when you visit Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattress. We're so thankful that the school was able to come out here. We had the band here this evening. The cheerleaders, the Pom Squad, the battle flag. It is like Carl Albert South down here, and we are so thankful that you were able to come along with us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network and enjoy the show with us. We hope that you will be ready for homecoming week this next week as we prepare to have our next home game, and we hope that you will be there and watching with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. For those of you that are on Facebook, we thank you for your patronage and for watching the game this evening. Leave us a comment and help us out. We always want to do better. We're always striving to get a little bit better with everything we do, just like every football team in the state of Oklahoma. This is your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Carl Albert is the home of champions. Thank you for watching. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.